Greetings, fellow grown-ups who collect plastic things. Today we're going to review Earthspark Deluxe Soundwave and, in my deranged brain, stick it to the man. Okay, I have a confession to make. I saw this Earthspark Soundwave online, I watched some video reviews of it and thought this guy's really cool and just decided I had to have him. So of course I did the daily trip to my Target to see if he would ever pop up, but time and time again, nothing there. I checked online for any stores around, nothing. And what I eventually realized was this was just another one of those figures that was going to be hard to find, that was going to be kind of rare, and therefore what happens? A bunch of ass adults go in, as soon as they find it, they grab one, if they find two, they grab both, they stick them on eBay for 3-4 times the price because they're assholes and they suck and they don't want little kids to have toys for their little cartoons that they love so much because they want to make a little bit of money and it sucks. And I bought one from a scalper and I don't feel good about it.
Well, the jerk store called. They're running out of you.
And I'm not making this up. There it is. Laugh at me. $89. I paid $89 for a $25 toy from some scalper. And the best part is, if you'll notice, when I went to check out this listing, look at that. The seller has listed another similar item. Let's click on that. Has another one selling it for $89 again. I'm part of the problem. I paid for that shit. I shouldn't have done it. And there we go. The cycle continues. And this really cool figure is going to just keep being harder and harder to find. People are going to have to pay 3-4 times for it. And I don't know why I didn't. I feel bad about it. Anyway, first thing we're going to do is say fuck you to the value of this thing and cut this box open. We're going to get Soundwave out of there because that's what you're supposed to do. These are toys. You're supposed to take them out and mess around with them, not keep them. And I'm sorry if the act of me cutting this thing out of the box bothers you, then you're not a toy collector, you're a speculative investor. And that's fine if you want to do, but just know I kind of hate you because that's not what you're supposed to do with these things. Go invest in something else. And if you think, by the way, I'm being a little hyperbolic about this, first off, that's what I do. Have you met me? And secondly, $25 toy, $89 on eBay. You'll notice when you first take him out of the box that his legs are twisted sideways because his legs are kind of huge and they just wouldn't fit any other way. So when you first take him out, you've got to twist him around and make him look how you really want him to look. And I have to say, which has already been said online for sure, this is an impressive figure at this $25 price point on this Earthspark mainline. This Soundwave looks really good, and this is coming from a G1 hardcore Soundwave fan. I love this guy, and I have to say I really love this figure, which is too bad that I'm not going to be hanging on to him very long. For a quick size comparison, here he is with a few other deluxe Earthspark figures. And here he is with Skybite, who's just cool as hell and probably my favorite Age of the Primes figure, but that's for a later video. While I still have this figure, let's just take a moment and look at just how incredible he is. Yes, there's a bit of kibble on the legs, but for me it works just fine, and again, this is supposed to be a $25 figure, so you do see some hollow bits here and there. But I absolutely love this shade of blue. I think he's striking with the red accents here and there. His profile is thin, he looks great and very cartoon accurate. He can also hold his shoulder cannon in his hand, but it looks kind of goofy, and honestly I didn't really want to try to shove it in any more than that since I'm not actually hanging on to this figure. Because I truly believe playing into this whole scalper business and supporting that could turn me into something truly evil that I don't want to think about. But we are going to transform him at least one time for this review, so let's get started. First, push down the head and breastplate, tuck away his head and close it up again. Now let's flip him around and just push these blades back a bit to get him out of the way. Next, just grab the backpack and pull it away a bit, and just twist it around like this. Twist both of his arms in using that elbow joint. Next, bring both of his shoulders up and just snap them together at the top. It may be a bit fiddly, but it's not too tough. Next, just fold the arm down, but you don't actually need to use that double hinge. Just fold it straight down so it meets that tab and slips into place. And of course, just do the same thing for the other side. And now just twist the torso around 180 degrees. And now just twist both of his legs inward so they look like this. And by the way, I'm straight up just using the instructions to do this for the very first time. Now let's just split the thighs on both sides to form the panels for the wings. The feet should then just be twisted around and pushed in like so they look just like this. And finally just twist them inward like so on both sides. This is where it gets a bit wonky, but you got to slide the leg up and maneuver the wing around until you're finally able to tab it in place just right. And once you've done it a few times, I'm sure it'll get easier. And of course, just do the same thing on the other side and get both of them tabbed in until they feel tight. Next, just flip out the wing tips on either side. And finally, you're just going to want to press down the top until everything clicks into place. And I did struggle again with this a bit too, but again, this was my first time and I'm sure you'll have it sorted out in no time. And I almost forgot about the arms, but for those you just need to slide the fist out of the way and then tab them into the torso underneath the jet. And once that's done, you are finally complete. You can now adjust the fins however you desire them to look, and of course you can snap his cannon into the top if you want, but that kind of ruins the stealth effect a little bit. But either way, this alt mode stealth bomber is absolutely incredible. I love this as an alt mode for Soundwave. He just looks super cool like this. And here are some Earthspark alt mode comparisons, and I have to say, Soundwave superior and all these other guys inferior, although I do kind of like Optimus as well. Honestly, I think this might be my favorite Soundwave alt mode since the G1 days. The Stealth Bomber alt mode is just a fun choice with some pretty excellent engineering to make it all work. And now for the best part. Because I paid such a ridiculous amount for this feature and also perpetuated the process of toy scalping, I am going to try and restore order to the Force or some shit by giving this away for free. And I'm not just giving away Soundwave and his box for free, I'm also going to be giving away Megatron, Earthspark Bumblebee, and Earthspark Optimus Prime as well. That's right, I'm giving away the whole gang to one lucky viewer. So the rules for my very first giveaway are pretty simple, and I'm keeping it that way because this is my first giveaway. First off, US residents only, especially for this first time around. If things go well, we'll see if we can expand these giveaways. Second, you must be 18 or over to enter. Third, please only one entry per person, and you enter by simply sending an email to soundwavegiveaway@gmail.com. Subject line, Earthspark, message Soundwave. That's it. Don't write anything else because I won't be reading them. And the deadline for entering is 11:59 p.m. July 31st, 2025. The winner will be chosen completely randomly, and I'll send an email out sometime the first or second week of August. And I want to be super clear, this giveaway is not sponsored in any way by YouTube. And I'm also not asking you to like, comment, and subscribe. But I would appreciate comments down below about how you feel about the process of scalping toys. Do you think it's just part of capitalism, it's just the way things go, or does it really annoy you as well? I wish you all the best of luck, and here's just one final thought. I know, of course, that I have no control over what happens once I give this Soundwave away. My hopes and dreams are that this Soundwave would go to someone who really wants it, or maybe has a kid who loves the show, would really like this figure and just can't find it. And unlike me, they're wisely not willing to pay a ridiculous amount for it. That's what I hope this figure goes to, but of course I have no control. Someone might win it and immediately flip it on eBay, but hey, that karma's on them. I'm just trying to do what I can to take this, put it back out there, and hope somebody who really wants this figure gets it. But I gotta be fair, I gotta choose the winner randomly. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do this giveaway, we're gonna see how it goes, and if it goes well, I'd like to keep doing it. I have a lot of other stuff in my collection, other things that I would love to pass on to another home where those things would be appreciated. But we'll see how it goes. If this goes terribly, maybe I'll never do it again. Anyway, best of luck to all of you. Thanks for watching this video, and I wish you the absolute best.